I have another console here ready for you and ready to view. It's called the Atari Flashback 3. Now I know there's an Atari Flashback 4 that's more up to date, has more games and just better, but I was having a look at the sales statistics and the Atari 3 is more popular. Flashback 3 that is. So I'm going to show off what it can do. As you can see, the box design is somewhat lacking in my opinion, but I didn't buy this thing to admire the box art, so let's get on with it. It comes with 60 built-in Atari games. If you want to know what they are, why not pause the video and take a read for yourself. And I just wanted to point out that they desperately tried to get out that playing these Atari games is actually fun. I mean, look at these photos. They're loving it. I wonder how much they got paid for smiling on camera. So with that out of the way, let's take a look at the Flashback 3 itself. Upon opening the box, you are presented with a number of items. First of which will be the manual, which will answer any questions that you might have about setting this thing up. You are given a free SCART adapter, just in case you don't have one because this thing does not run on HD cables. The power cable, I'm English so it came with a 3-pin adaptation. You are given 2 controllers just in case you happen to have a friend that appreciates Atari games. The joystick is not as stiff as the original 2600 joystick, but you'll be pleased to hear that if you still have your old joystick, it'll work just fine on this system. Now we come on to the console itself. Of course, the control inputs are on the front of the console, very much like the 2600, however it's much smaller and with brighter buttons. The buttons allow you to turn on the console, select which game you want to play, change in difficulty, and make it so that it's 2-player compatible. The power cable goes into the back of the console. The controller fits in a treat. There was zero hassle setting this thing up. The AV cables simply plug into your television. What more could you ask for? When you turn on the console, you are presented with a menu of all the games that you were promised. You simply scroll through and choose which one you want to play. I'm very sorry for this guerrilla style of filming, but at the time there really wasn't any other way to record this. So I'm just going to leave you for a few seconds with a few of the titles that I decided to play so you can see for yourself if this is the console that you want to buy. Well, after messing about with that thing, I can safely say I had a lot more fun playing with that than I have with anything else that's new that's currently come out. With hardly anything to show forth that you can use your imagination to fill in the gaps, and honestly I had so much fun. I wanted to see if the 2-player would work as well, so I invited my dad around and we had a whale of a time. We played the asteroids, we played bowling and we played virtual soccer. It's brilliant. See if you can get yourself one of these things because you're missing out. And if you class yourself as a true video game entrepreneur and you want to experience everything, then please get this. This is the Atari we're talking about, and this is where it all began. Do yourself a favour, get the Flashback 3 or 4, depends what you like, and play a few titles. It is so much fun, you won't regret it. I'll see you all next time for another console doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo. And I hope you're having a nice, cool day, because I'm sweating my tits off. Goodbye.